Meet Woo. But before you understand the woman, you have to understand the journey. Woo was born in Kansas City, Missouri, raised by her grandmother after her mother left home at just 15. Her grandmother was everything: a hustler, a survivor, a woman of many roles. She worked as a court bailer, ran after-hours houses, worked as a nanny, baked goods, even bootlegged when times got hard. She did whatever it took to survive and to raise her granddaughter. But in that house, there were rules. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Respect. Her grandmother was a church-going queen who believed deeply in God. She made sure Woo went to Catholic school all the way through 6th grade. But when Woo finally reached public school, her life took a different turn. She became a leader, a rebel. She organized walkouts, got suspended again and again. From the very beginning, Woo was never afraid to stand alone, but deep down, there was something missing: her mother. As a child, Woo always yearned for her. Even when she didn't fully understand her mother's lifestyle, she would run away from home trying to find her, knocking on doors, asking strangers if her mother was inside. Sometimes the door would close. Sometimes her mother would appear, but the longing never went away. Kids at school would insult her mother, and Woo fought them, because no matter what, that was still her mother. By 9 years old, Woo was already fighting, not just physically, but emotionally. She became the protector, the first child, the first grandchild, the first niece, the first cousin. In her family, she was Uno, the one everyone depended on, but no one protected her. That made Woo tough, a rebel, a black sheep. She didn't fear authority. Uniforms didn't scare her. Institutions didn't break her. People called her hostile, alpha, intimidating. But the truth was, she was surviving. Woo never had a father. Every man her mother brought around, she pushed away. Until one man earned something different. A man she chose to call Daddy. His name was Clarence Emery, better known on the streets as Mickey Tyndall. He was the first man who disciplined her, the first man who truly stood in that role, and Woo respected that. From that moment forward, he carried that title. May he rest in peace. Life kept moving fast. Chicago, the South Side, 118th and Peoria. Woo stepped fully into the fast lane, selling drugs, boosting, selling women, even jacking when survival demanded it. Whatever it took. Because in that world, it was all about survival. That's when the name came. Woo. She was in Minneapolis at a drug spot when she met a man named Don Vino from Chicago's Wild Hundreds. He noticed something about her. Every sentence, every reaction. Woo! Woo this! Woo that! He laughed and said, "That's your name." And the name stuck. Since 1997, she's been Woo. But even warriors have weaknesses. For Woo, it was love, that 4-letter word. The same longing she had for her mother followed her into adulthood, trusting people, believing in people, only to realize some investments go bankrupt. Sometimes you have to wake up and smell the coffee. Choose yourself. For Woo, that awakening didn't come until her 50s. That's when everything changed. Self-worth, self-love, self-respect. For the first time in life, Woo learned to love herself, and that changed everything. Today, Woo stands as something different. A motivational speaker, a woman who shares her story to help people who walked in her shoes, or who are still walking that road. Because her message is, believe in yourself, love yourself, and everything else will come together. So when people hear the name Woo, remember this: she is unforgettable, magical, spontaneous, a queen who refused to give up. Her light shines through her journey, through strength, through wisdom, through struggle. Woo is the life of the heart, a people person, but most of all, She's living proof that even after the hardest roads, a woman can still adjust her crown and walk forward with dignity.
Hey, man. She's trying to teach me how to step, man. Man. I'm going to hang out with her. I'm going to stay with her all weekend. I'm too drunk tonight. I ain't going to learn it in one night. I know now.
Yeah. Wait, that's going to be a cold movie.
Welcome to After Hours Scorpio Dance
It's going to be so
Party,
great,
y'all.
man. You did your job.
My man Scorpio is one of the champions of the world with the